My name is David Lamaya. I'm lead technologist at Code for Africa. We've actually started the data bootcamps in Kenya. The first data bootcamp was held in Kenya as part of that group. And since then, we've gone far to even Nepal, Uruguay, Bolivia, and we've run data bootcamps where we show how journalists and developers can come together and tell more meaningful and impactful stories and help citizens and engage with citizens better to become action-oriented. But I guess Madame has put it the best way. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take you through the agenda, what we should expect from this data bootcamp and what's going to happen, and sort of maybe introduce some of the speakers. So we're going to start today with, of course, Mr. Govind on India's Pet. And we're going to start with an introduction as to why would you care about data journalism. Now, I don't want to preempt what he's going to speak about, but I'm sure you're going to find it interesting, and he's going to show us some of the stuff that he's going to introduce this data journalism and get us excited about it. And then we're going to get comfortable with data. I don't know how many people here in the room have worked with data before. By a show of hands. Oh, wow. This is a good mentors and speakers. Your work is cut out for you. So, all right, so getting comfortable with data, and that's where Ritvij is going to come in. That's going to be in a bit. And then myself and Nasser, but mainly myself, we're going to take you through the group formation. So this is where we're going to form groups. We're going to start working on stories and ideas that we want to do. And I'm going to leave a little surprise for you then. So get ready for that. There's a little surprise. And hopefully Sharon will be able to back me up on that one.
I knew what it was. That would be
So, and then we're going to do, so what we intend to do in this data bootcamp is a lot of group work. So we're going to get you really hands-on. Just as with all the data bootcamps that we do, it's all about the hands-on, getting real skills, doing something. It's not just us talking to you guys, but you asking us a lot of questions on where you want to go and what kind of ideas you have about data. And it's good that you've worked with data before. We have experts here from the BBC, from local Hackers chapters, and from all over. So use us as much as we can. But the group work is where now the stories, you'll be developing it and you'll be making it work. So we want a lot of that and to help you sort of form and introduce you to new tools and new techniques. So there will be a lot of group work, as you'll see. And then after that, Parul is going to take us through finding data using Google's advanced search. Parul, could you stand up so everyone would know? Is Parul here?
No, Parul's not here.
Oh, she's not here yet. Yeah, she's going to come in later. I don't know. So, and then in the afternoon, Tejesh, again, good sir there, is going to take us through Google spreadsheets and finding data on the web.
Basically scraping and stuff.
So yes, a lot of scraping, because it's interesting how data is locked away. One, we can't find data, and two, we can't make it usable. So that's sort of what we're going to find out. And then tomorrow, we're going to look at sort of the advanced cleaning and analyzing data. Again, Ritvij is going to take us through that. Again, hands-on, hands-on. Be ready to do work. Be ready to actually, perform tasks and go through these tools with us. And again, ask us questions, use us. We're here to help you learn and find out the best ways and best tools. So ask us questions, and we're going to do a lot of group work sessions. And you can, of course, check out the agenda over there, the Delhi.Bootcamp agenda. And Andrew is going to take us through visualizing information, tell a story. Because he's good at that. He's the BBC News graphics, and he's going to show us sort of how we visualize and make it, well, look good and appealing. And next, we're going to do mapping, geographic information, again with Tej. Mapping is a big part of sort of finding where, giving context. and he's going to show us how to do it, and sort of the comparison part. You want to know how well India is doing against Pakistan, how well India is doing against Nepal. It really gives you that sort of perspective as to, are we doing well, are we doing badly, where are things happening, sort of that intensity. And we're going to look at that with Tej. And then next, group work. So group work. You've learned all these things through the day, through 2 days, 1.5 days. Now is time to put it into practice, into your own stories that we will have formed today, and we will have work today on. So this is the point where you ask mentors, you grab a mentor and you tell them, okay, I need this. How do I do this? How do I present my story the best way I can? And this is the point where we're going to have group work for the rest of the afternoon, and then start early in the morning with some more group work. So group work, group work, group work. This is going to be hands-on. Grab mentors, ask us questions, use this while we're here, and we're going to show you the tools, and we're going to be really hands-on again. So after the group work, we're going to have Andrew come in again, and he's going to talk about some more of the graphics, some more of the advanced sort of visualization stuff. And then in the afternoon, we're going to finalize our stories. And we're going to do the best part, showcase our stories. I mean, once we've done the work, we want to see people to give us feedback on it. We want our colleagues to see what everyone else, the rest of the teams have done. So that's what we're going to do, and that's what we're going to do.